Hi everyone, I'm Wrath. Welcome to our podcast. Today, we will be talking about something with Reddit. This month is Reddit month. And today we have Sloth
Hi.
and Vanity.
Hi.
Mm. Welcome everyone. And of course, just a quick reminder to everyone listening or watching on YouTube, we are adults, so our Discord is 18 plus, so everything that we do say and mention is, you know, adult related and sometimes a little bit explicit. So please continue with care.
Hi. I'm currently on the thread Am I the Devil?
Ooh, okay.
Um it seems like most of these are from Am I the Asshole, but like moved to Am I the Devil?
Mm.
I don't see anything that's our usual juiciness. I'll probably have to scroll down
Aw.
further. I'm sorry. I'm still sick.
So am
Juicy as
I.
But
it
And now I'm sick. I may not sound like it, but I definitely feel it.
is.
and Mother and Pride are also sick. That's why they are not with us right now.
Mother
Yes,
Lust.
Lust.
lust, yeah.
Mommy Lust.
Hmm.
Okay,
Uh,
so
Vanity needs to get
You
sick
get
here's
next.
vitamin.
yeah, Vanity got to get sick next.
What do you mean? I take my
You know,
vitamins, unlike you guys.
you take a lot of things.
Hmm.
Vitamin D. Okay.
I actually just took some today too, so you're not wrong.
We're talking about a different type of D though.
I'm about to get some later.
Oh, are you? Or are you talking about the Amazon D?
I mean, I'm about to use something from Amazon, so
So yes, so it's the Amazon.
The blanket, the
oh
Yeah.
shit.
vibrating blanket.
Whatever.
Okay. So right now, I have Am I the asshole for making my girlfriend who is scared of cats get one?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
That was an immediate.
Okay, so they put this weird, but I'm guessing they are the 30-year-old male and their girlfriend is 34 female is irrationally afraid of cats and refuses to let me get one. Her fear is not just a general dislike, but she has a physical reaction to them. When they walk in her direction, she physically jolts. When they are walking around the house, she focuses on them the entire time to make sure they don't go near her. I love cats, and I want to get one. She has known about this since early in our relationship. The most my girlfriend will compromise is she said the cat has to be restricted to one room or on a balcony.
What the
To
fuck?
me, this is to me this is inhumane and unreasonable. My view is that my girlfriend's fear of cats is irrational and needs to com- and she needs to confront it and work on it. I'm not saying she has to like them, but her fear is extreme and irrational, and she needs to get to the point where she can go about her day without being terrified of them. I'm going to get a cat anyways and ask her to work on her fear. Am I the asshole? She has no
Mm,
cat allergy and no traumatic experience with cats in the past.
at that point, I would just get a new girlfriend.
Damn.
like
Sorry.
like they're probably like, "Oh, I'm in my 30s.
Oh,
I'm trying to settle down. I look through the dating pool." But it's like, bruh, if your girlfriend is so scared that she's jumping, you don't need to get a cat if
Yeah.
you plan on staying with her. Like there's got to be like she's at least trying to make a compromise. Like make one section of the house for your cat. Like the balcony is a little much, but like a
Mhm.
section off, I'm pretty sure it's fine.
Mm.
But it's just you either make the compromise of not getting one or doing what she says and keeping it in one area because she doesn't need to be scared in her own home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, it might be like a trauma thing for her, especially.
But he
So,
said
like,
there's no trauma, right?
Yeah, there's no traumatic experience.
I don't know. She could always like start off slow, maybe, and take her like PetSmart to like see the cats behind the cage, maybe. That's what I could think of, but
I mean, it sounds like she's always around cats because if she's like jumping or staring at them, it sounds like they're like in the area.
mhm. Yeah,
But it sounds like it could be like, I don't know, medical? Like, because that's like people who are afraid of spiders.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's some
It's a
sort of
phobia.
phobia.
Like,
Mhm.
Hmm.
Maybe she's allergic in some sort of way too. That's what
She
I would
might
think.
be.
yeah, it says she's not allergic, but
Mm.
might be a little bit. Like maybe a little itch here and there. Okay,
Someone
let
else
me
gonna
see.
come to the stage, perhaps?
Someone's here.
Someone's in the audience.
Yeah. Mother, mother in the audience. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's
Honestly, I don't see that as. I don't know why it was put on "Am I the Devil?" Because that doesn't seem like it was devil worthy.
mhm. I just think they really need to talk about it. He needs to
Yeah,
compromise as much as she does.
but he's definitely an asshole for getting the cat anyways.
That's what I was about to say.
Just be prepared to move out, my man.
Oh yeah. It's rude and just disrespectful to get the cat anyways. It's like going bungee jumping with someone that's afraid of heights.
Mhm.
And even though like everything's strapped to you, that you're not gonna like fall to your death, but having your partner push you off that ledge to like do the bungee jump, even though you say it's no, but they do it anyways.
Yeah, that's
You know,
fucked up.
it's not okay.
This one's pretty long. I still haven't really found anything that's our what we usually do, but here's another one that I thought we might be interested in. Based this off the title. I am basing it all on the title. I cannot tell you if you'll like it through the reading.
Hey, but
Okay.
go on.
Am I the asshole for being a deadbeat parent to my older son?
Damn.
The fact that you know it, it's in quotation marks. Deadbeat is
I
in
mean,
quotation marks. So suppositive.
Damn.
Some background. Some background. My ex had been fighting for custody over oh, had been fighting for custody since 2020 and is still going. He
mhm,
finally managed to get my older son living with him and because the courts keep wait, because the courts kept my younger son with me. We now only see the other child every other weekend so the boys can spend weekends together. I filed for child support, but because we made around the same, it was set as zero with us splitting medical cost and he covers insurance. So before when both kids lived with me, primarily I paid for everything for them. Medical is a big long word, etc.
That's yes. Uh,
My ex paid my rent, phone bill, and paid for stuff for the kids separate from me. However, decided he didn't owe any support anymore when the custody became 50-50, even though it's his job as a father to support his family. Now that my
uh,
older son is with him, he constantly hounds me for money that I can't afford because I work a part-time job now and have a baby with my new partner to take care of. I also pay for my younger son clothes, food, haircut, school supplies, doctor visits, and never asked him for anything for him. He feels that he feels that because he still pays on his own decision for clothing and shoes for my younger son that I am a deadbeat for not providing for my older son. I do still pay for half my older son's braces, which like 10 a month. Yeah, God, my voice. Which is like not 10, which is like 100 a month. And for birthday and Xmas gifts and got him backpacks for school. Some things my ex keeps asking for. Okay, it's a list of some things her ex asked for. Half of my son's contact lens fee, half of co-paying for medical procedures, money for his extra extracurriculars. That's what the word was. Figured it out.
go slow. You got this. You got this.
Whi-
You got this.
which are optional. Okay. And cost way too much. Half of school field trips fees. I keep telling him I don't have the money, and now he is heavily implying I don't care about our oldest son and that my older son is way more expensive than my younger son. So me not con- contributing to his expenses is basically deadbeat status. The most hurtful thing he has said is that my kid's stepmom what provides more for my older son than I do because I don't step up, which is terrible and unfair because she makes way more money as it is. So am I the wrong for refusing?
yeah.
Um,
Honestly, I think you're doing just fine.
I think
Like you're doing what you
I,
can.
yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like with even with a part-time job and still being able to contribute, to like some of the costs, I think that's pretty well, in my humble opinion, as someone who doesn't work right now.
Honestly, I don't know if you did part-time before and y'all are making 50-50, or or you switched to part-time and you're not making 50-50 anymore. Because if you're not making 50-50 and you're like going to court, I think they should have it where he pays you.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it's set at zero because you are making the same amount, but you're not making the same amount anymore. And technically, if you add your partner's money into it, if his now I guess wife person, um, if they're making more and they're like putting their banks together, they should definitely be paying you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why he's complaining if they're making more than you and they can afford for the older child to do all this. Because I'm pretty sure the younger child is not getting the same benefits.
Yeah.
Because if she's helping out, then all of his stuff should already be paid for. and your younger son's being left in the dark because
Mm-hmm.
you can't pay for his extra curricular activities and his school field trips and stuff. Not to mention you got a kid on the way.
Hmm.
So if anything, that older kid's lucky.
Pretty much.
So yes, you are not the asshole in my opinion.
Yes, yes, as Sloth would say.
Yes, yes. Cute.
What is this? Damn,
Mm-hmm.
this is long. This says I don't know what this means. TIFU. I don't know what that means. But it says trying to make
This
my
is fucked
girlfriend.
up.
Wait, what?
It means this is fucked up.
This is fuck talk.
But this is fucked up.
The title, I don't know if I'll read this. It depends on whether y'all want to hear it or not. But the title I thought was funny. It says, okay, this is fuck talk. By trying to make my girlfriend talk to an AI of me instead of me.
What the fuck?
So you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Kind of.
All right, this one's gonna be long. Okay, I, 23 male, started dating my girlfriend, 23 female. Damn, they're around my age.
That's the
Back in
first thing you look
October,
at.
bruh, if I'm gonna judge someone, I gotta judge it based off of the fact that they're around my age. Like to have your girlfriend talk to an AI and you're around my age? Fuck.
Mhm.
I'm not part of this generation. Okay. Back in October 2020, since this was when COVID was still around, we utilized online video chat much more than your average couple. It also helped that we lived an hour from each other. We could be talking about anything, doing anything, or just sitting there looking at each other.
Doing anything,
That's
damn.
And even
I was
anything?
thinking I was thinking the same thing, but he ended it with looking at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I hope you're at least staring at each other naked
All right.
instead of just looking into each other's souls, but whatever. None of it mattered. We loved each other. Wait, we loved every minute we had on these video calls. Over time, as much as this developed a love for each other, it also developed a love for technology and its capabilities. It amazed me how, despite being in time where we weren't able to see each other, we could still see each other and interact with each other. I was in a gap year at the time, but as I grew my love for technology, I realized that this is what I wanted to pursue. Fast forward a year, I'm now enrolled in a college for software development. Since I never really understood the hardware of it all, I'm much more focused on what I could create with the hardware. Me and my girlfriend continue to see each other, continue to voice call, continue to text, and continue to grow our relationship. Fast forward to 2023, where AI chatbots started to become a reality for everybody. Everywhere I saw on the internet, people were messing around with Chat GPT or character bots or just any sort of AI related conversations. Then I had the idea that I would thought was ingenious. Though the next few months I wanted to develop an AI chat that acted like me to this syllable. I wanted to have a carbon copy of me in an AI form in order for someone like my girlfriend to use it in times where I'm not able to contact her. The idea sounded perfect in my head. If I was too busy with my studies or I didn't have the time at the moment, she can just go talk to my AI, which would replicate a perfect conversation that I had over text. I finally finished the AI in December. It was a lot of trial and error and trying to make sure it completely a- analyzed with who I was as a person. I think that's what that word was. I decided that since the time was perfect, I would give the AI to her as a Christmas present. I thought of no problem, wait, blah. I thought of no possible better gift I can get her. Plus, it also helped that it was basically free. So, Christmas Day, I unwrapped all the things she got me, like a coffee maker and an air fryer and etc. When she asked where her gifts are, my gift were the only ones under the tree, I told her to close her eyes and guided her to the computer. When I told her to open them, I had the chat program up and running. She told me, "This is an AI version." Wait, and told her. She didn't tell me. I told her. This is an AI version of me that you can talk to when I'm not able to. I said this with confidence and pride, thinking I'd achieved something. However, after I said this, she began to cry. I was taken aback by this, as I thought she would love it as much as I did. She started asking frantic questions while in tears, such as, "Do you not love me enough to talk to me? And what if I had a serious problem I needed to tell you about?" And I understood why she had her concerns, but she also got angrier. Then I told her that the AI recommends healthy and organic solutions to your issues. I got a little wait. I got a little offended when she called the AI a dumb fucking robot, which is when I made the mistake of defending the AI, saying that it was smarter than me and her, and it acted exactly like me. She started yelling and screaming, and eventually she stormed off. Heard from her in a few weeks now. I think he meant to put haven't heard from her.
Hmm.
I'm not reading it wrong. He wrote it wrong.
Yeah. No, no. We
No,
got
it
you.
makes
We
me feel
got
better.
you.
The last thing I heard is that she went back to her house and doesn't feel like talking. I was only trying to help. This could have saved me so much time and effort, but I guess she didn't understand the appeal. And now I'm afraid that our relationship is in danger. Um, I don't know what this means, but I made an AI for myself that uh, I think that's a different title. Okay. Update. I've driven over to her house and apologized. She was hesitant, but once I talked to her about how wrong I was for trying it, she agreed that as long as I get her an actual present, she can look past it. Um, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with this because he had good intentions.
But the only thing I'm thinking about is like if he had all the time to do the eye and perfect it and stuff like that, why couldn't you just talk to her?
I mean, I don't know how their relationship was during the making. He just says that they do constantly talk, text, like, but he's also like, I'm still in school, so if she ever has like if she ever feels lonely, she can go to this AI while I'm busy. Because it depends on what he plans on doing after college, because he's still in college. But I do see it as like, hey, if you're like feeling like you're alone or you need someone to talk to, here's another version of me you can talk to. And it could definitely help you out, give you advice, stuff like that. But also, I also see it as if I were to die, here's a piece of me.
Sounds super healthy.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm like on her
it's
side.
I kind of see this two ways, right? So basically, it was like a really thoughtful thing to do, but it was a terrible gift. Like, that's the kind of thing, like, you don't give someone as a gift, oh, here is an AI replica of me as a gift that, yes, I've spent all this time on, but look, you've spent how much are air fryers and coffee makers? They're not cheap. Like, you've spent all this money on it. Like, you spent all this money on me. And it depends. Like, I mean, to me, like it's more about the thought that goes into it. But I think the thought was it's more for his benefit, for his career, rather than for her benefit as his partner.
Mm-hmm.
So
well,
it was a bad gift. It was a bad gift. Like, yes, absolutely give it to her, being like, I or involve her in the development process. But as a gift, it's a kind of sucky gift. Like, yeah,
I mean,
that's where I stand on that.
he from what I got from the message, well, at least what he said, I don't know exactly everything that happened since this is just based on his whole point of view. But from what I got of that is he did think about her because he wanted to create something for when he is too busy, like either working or studying. So he didn't want her to feel alone whenever he's not there, or if she's going through something and he's not there. Like, here's something like you can talk to and they act just like me, which is definitely weird if it acts like you. Because at that point, I might as well replace you.
Mm-hmm.
You just became the dick at this point. I'll go talk to the AI. You're just for me to satisfy myself.
Pretty much.
But I do see it as him thinking of her, like, because that's mainly my thing is I like gifts where you think of me, like something very special to me. He definitely could have like done something else, but it's honestly at the end of the day, it's like he thought of her, he gifted her something. She didn't like the thought of it, and then my thing is I don't know. I feel like I don't really like the ending where she's like, "Okay, well, you got to get me a new gift."
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Yeah,
Like
no.
that feels way too demanding, especially when like for me personally, I feel like he worked really hard on this for her, which honestly, if it was me, I'd be like, "Okay, let's keep it, put it out there, have people pay to use it. Then you give me the money."
Yeah.
At that point, I'm profiting off this gift you just gave me.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Like, cause he worked hard on it, on the whole programming of it. So it's like, fucking just put it out there, start using it for your own benefits.
Yeah.
See, I
Most
think
definitely.
those things it's 50-50 because it's a great gift idea. It's very thoughtful. Like, and obviously it's one of those things it takes a lot of time and effort to put into to create.
Yeah,
But then again, on the other hand, if he's making it, it's one of those things. If someone was going to make something like that for me, I'd want input. It's like, oh, well, you're making this with me as the intended audience. Let me help you test it. Let me interact with it to make sure, because you have your opinion of yourself and how you behave. but how you behave with me might be different to how you perceive you behave with me, and I want to be able to input that. So I think on that basis, it's one of those things you is it's a very thoughtful gift. It's a very thoughtful, like, time consuming thing. But I think he went about giving her it the wrong way. I
Mhm.
think he should
Yeah.
have presented it to her as an idea. That was the gift. I'm making this for you. I want you to be the person to do all the beta testing, to be the person that creates this with me. That would have been a better gift. Let us build this together.
Mhm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's just the whole surprise notion where people are like, "Oh, I want this to be a surprise," and they don't actually like, I guess, really think it through because they think it's like the best thing ever, and they're like, "I'm gonna surprise them, and they're gonna love it." It's just the whole surprise aspect of the whole thing is kind of
Yeah.
like the thing that messes with people the most. Because you're like, oh, I put so much hard work and thought into this one thing, so I want to surprise them with it. But I didn't really think about it that much. I'm just assuming they're gonna like it. Surprise, they don't like it.
And can I say, goddamn mother, your voice right now is just sick. Like your accent just changed into something else. I don't know what it is, but it's
Don't even
not.
start.
It's not. It's not even like the usual accent. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But goddamn. Okay.
It's like a
Well,
wake up. It's like a wake up in the morning, like that rough, like groggy kind of voice, but like it makes it hotter because it's the Scottish
I
accent and
don't know.
such.
Like it just sounds like she like it's more
oh,
enunciated. I don't fucking know, but it's just like I was listening to her and I was
here's
like,
what's going. Here's what's going down. Sunday night, I was cheering, screaming, shouting, singing at Bad Omens and Bring Me the Horizon. I had no fucking voice. Like, this is me, like, recovering my voice. So,
Uh,
so,
saying you're
so yeah.
gamer.
So I'm sounding a bit hoarse.
you're sounding pretty hot. That's what you're sounding like.
No.
Oh, I'll take your word for it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I guess you can say you're quite the screamer then.
I think it is safe to say, right? So, Bad Omens was on, and they were doing like my favorite song. They were doing Dethrone, and here's me like giving it laldy, and the mosh pit, and the song ends, and the girl next to me, she's like, "You got some serious pipes on you," and I was like, "Yeah," because I was like proper screaming, like literally screaming the words, and I'm like, "No, are you gonna fucking hear me?" He probably didn't because everyone was singing, but oh my god, so good, so good.
Cute. I love it.
But yeah, no voice the next day. I'm so glad I was off work that day because I would have had to speak in work meetings, and I'm like, I
no.
No.
was literally, like on Monday.
God.
No, it was not. It was absolutely not. Ooh.
Okay, you just need someone to spoil you in all the best ways.
Huh?
You just need someone to spoil you in all the best of ways to help you recover faster.
Yeah,
Oh.
well.
Well,
I heard you know what's good for a kind of sore throat situation?
yeah,
Mhm.
yes.
Don't get down it because I swear, if you do.
Just need
Just
some proper,
just one click away, you know?
yeah, just need some proper nutrition, from direct contact into the body, you know what I mean?
You don't.
She's like, I don't. Talking about dick, mother. We're talking about dick, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm like, I'm like, where do you expect me to get that from? Hmm?
Oh, you can speak freely anytime, mother.
Your giggles. All right, well, we'll stop. We'll
um,
stop because we're gonna gross out Sloth. So you know.
I found one that has a funny title. I, 35 male, said we were breaking up because I couldn't take it anymore. She, 36 female, said, "Were we dating?"
Oh shit!
That's just the title, but that's so funny. Our relationship with her lasted 3 years of her not knowing.
Oh,
Damn.
jeez.
you be with
Oh my
someone
god,
for
oh my god.
sad.
3 years.
Wait. She has a husband and children, and
Oh,
I'm
no.
single.
Oh, no.
For 3 years, she told me that she loved me, that she wanted to be with me, but couldn't because of the kids. 3 years I spent the holidays alone. 3 years I couldn't hug and kiss her in public. 3 years I couldn't even call her when he was home. I fell into depression. Finally, I decided I had enough and told her we were breaking up. She looked me in the eyes, smiled and asked, "Were we dating?" It was like a low blow after all the words of love she had said to me. How can I handle this situation? Has she never loved me and lied to me?
Mhm.
That's weird.
A commenter said you weren't dating, you were having an affair with a married woman.
Yee.
I mean that's assuming it was an affair and wasn't like a hallucination.
Well, it was an affair on her part because he didn't even know.
I- yeah, but it just seemed like all like there's people who hear stuff like people who are crazy, the Lulu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you would know
Lulu.
that, right?
Yeah, I would. I definitely would. So there's people that are Delulu and just like, but like they're more Delulu than me because they envision something and then it turns real to them. They just like think it's real. So he's probably like seeing her in the office and like thinking she's saying "I love you" when she's really like, "Can you get this paperwork done?"
True.
Because
I don't think it was the
all it
case
really
though.
well, from what I got from this, it's just 3 years of just her saying she loves him, and that's it. They weren't doing anything. As far as I can tell from what he said, there was nothing except for her saying she loved him. And I feel like if you're saying that to a guy, it's like, well, if you're saying that to anybody, it's like, okay, well, we're either friends and I'm just saying that because we're friends, which that's probably what it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think this situation lacks a lot of context. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot of it's very vague. Like he's never said they did anything. Like they've not. He didn't say, oh, that she'd come round and we'd do stuff like we were physically intimate. He never like said anything like that. So it's like you said, the relationship could have been all in his head. I mean, I have known someone like I personally have a friend who um he was friends with another friend of mine and he would be like, yeah, I love you. And then she was like, oh, I'm in love with him. And he tells me he loves me. And I'm like, but the context, but she's not hearing, I love you as a friend. She's hearing what she wants to hear, which is, I am in love with you, but just don't
Mm.
want a relationship. So
Mhm.
there's a distinct lack of context there. Like, I think in this situation, he's seeing what he wants to see. He's hearing what he wants to hear. She's like, there's nothing that indicates that she was being inappropriate in any way. If there was something to suggest, she was telling him, oh, look, I'm going to leave him for you, or they were being physically intimate, then yeah, there's a distinct lack of information there for us to say, um, for definite, like, who's the asshole in this situation.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it could easily just be like what we do. Like we tell each other that we love each other, but not in that way.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And he could just be like actually in love with her and like being delulu about it. Because he just said that we can't kiss in public and he can't be on the phone with her husband there, and he said something else, but I don't remember what it was. But it's like, well, were
But
y'all
then
actually
if he's
trying to do
if he's
that, or
sorry, if he was acknowledging that she was married, then I understand her question now. Like, we weren't in a relationship.
Oh, like a one night stand kind of thing.
Well, no, like it was like how the comment said they were having an affair. If he was acknowledging that he knew that she was married and shit, so then no, yeah, they weren't dating. They were having an affair.
Yeah.
mm,
She was the one that was married with the kids, correct?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but he also made it like I get the feeling after reading that he assumed that she was gonna leave her husband or something,
I'll assume.
because it seemed like he was like, we've been like, I went through this for 3 years and now she's saying this, and it's like, did you think she was gonna leave her husband? Like, he didn't even say that she said that she was gonna leave her husband.
Hmm.
It just sounded like he thought she was gonna leave her husband for him.
Yeah.
And it's like, if y'all are having an affair and it's 3 years long, bro, you should have got out of it after the first year.
Yeah, 3 years is a really long time just to stick with one person when they continuously are married is a thing too.
Especially one that doesn't know that you're dating.
Yeah, that too.
And it's like, did y'all even go on dates, or was it like friendship hangouts or work hangouts?
They just met at hotels randomly on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I think it's one of those ones. In this situation, they're both are and are not the asshole, because there's a distinct lack of information in in the story. Like, I feel like it's only half the story, so it's hard to say who's in the wrong in this situation.
Okay.
So I
God.
mean, like, if it was all in his head, and she never, like, as much as she said, yeah, I love you, she could have been like you said, like, we are, like, I love you as a friend. But if she was then, but on the other hand, if she was telling him, oh, going to leave my husband for you, and they were having, like, going on dates and doing coupley things, then then she's obviously going to be the asshole for like leading him on and doing wrong and having an affair in the first place. So yeah, there's a lack of information there to confirm who was in the wrong in this situation.
Mm.
So they both in this situation are and are not the asshole, I would say.
Okay.
Can I go to
I'm
bed?
trying. No,
Um,
Oh.
we gotta play games after this
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
game? Yes.
game.
Mm-mm.
Game.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play a game with
Okay.
my bed. Like, how about that? Sounds good.
What kind of
Great game.
game?
See.
The sleeping game.
What kind of game?
The
What
sleeping
game we
game.
playing?
There's no
The
we
sleeping.
in this equation. There's just me,
What game we playing?
my bed, and my pups, and that's it.
Come on, we can come in your bed. A
No,
little fun.
no,
Just gonna slink underneath the covers,
no.
you know?
I want my bed to myself. Don't fuck with my sleep, okay?
What if it brings some toys?
No, I want sleep.
I think you want more than just sleep.
No, I want sleep. I definitely want sleep.
Yeah, you were still awake at like what time was I at work? About like
1 or 2 in the
8, 9 o'clock my time. So what, like 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
Um, almost two. The last message I sent you
Yeah.
was like 1:40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you definitely need to sort out your sleep schedule.
What'd you say?
don't
Just slower.
don't make me say it again. Oh dear.
Hey, you encourage our craziness, so you're to blame.
If mommy gets mad, maybe she can punish us.
Mm, in what ways? Depends. If it's to my liking, then yes.
How would you like to be punished?
By sending me to bed. Oh,
That's boring.
That's a reward, not a punishment.
I
Shut the
know.
fuck up.
No. Never.
So, what's the punishment? Are we getting hands, flogs, whips, chains, wrap some rope, hanging from the ceiling?
Well, that depends. Who's getting the punishment?
Wrath.
Mm.
Raf's getting tied to the bed and getting her sleep schedule sorted out.
Okay, see that I'm
No,
okay
she's
with.
not. She's not
That's so
trying to get
lame.
her schedule.
I like that
Can I
idea.
at least come with like a bouquet of flowers and it could be like multiple roses, like the vibrators, just in a vase? Like just go there.
Yeah, just for my mom to come home and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
I left one of
Um,
them
What?
on by accident and they're just
It,
buzzing in the class.
well,
uh,
it would be such a precious bouquet.
It would be the most beautiful bouquet.
mm,
I can even put some rabbits in there and just like they'll like twirl around.
yeah, I'm gonna sell them each. I'm gonna rewrap each individual one, make them pretty, and then just sell them.
Wow! So you would rewrap and give away my presents that
I
I
would
gave
keep
to you,
one, but if
but
I
not
can
the
make,
whole thing?
if I
You know
could,
how much that is?
why would I keep all of them, bro? They're the same thing, just different colors. I need one good working one, And I'm
There's
good.
different kinds of roses.
And you also need backups in case, one breaks.
Okay, then I keep 2.
Yeah. And then we got the group project. That way we all go over to your house.
No, 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 no,
All
no,
your
no.
family's gone. One dies. Great, you grab the other one. Okay, so we tie up Sloth next, and we hang her from the bed, the
Good luck with
ceiling
that. I'm a
thing.
fighter.
Honey, I'm bigger than you, so let's go.
That don't mean nothing. I'll take
I
out your
think it
Nico
means
Nico
everything.
kneecap.
And I like pain too, so it's like, ah.
That don't mean anything. All I have to
Oh,
do is
it
take
means a
you
lot
out
of
and tie
things,
you
honey.
up, and then you done.
Oh,
And then you
Yeah.
shit.
have to sit there. Not only that, I'm gonna leave you alone, so you'll have to sit there tied up with absolutely no pleasure happening.
No, I think I'll tie you up first.
No, you won't.
Oh,
Haven't you ever
yes.
heard smaller people are way more aggressive? They will take
Mhm.
you out.
Mhm.
No.
So your
I don't.
height has nothing to
Nothing
do
to
with
do
it.
with it. Yep.
Ugh.
I'm not like any of these other girls who will tie you up and pleasure you. I will leave you there to suffer. Yeah, you'll be like, I'm so horny, sloth. I'll be like, no, this is your punishment. You get to sit
Oh,
there
you're cute.
and not receive anything.
Oh, you're so adorable.
You think that now until it happens.
Mother, control your
Let's
children.
see who wins because I like to bite and pull, honey.
You acting like I can't do the same.
Yeah. Let's see who
This
bites
is just
harder.
this is just turning into a scrap, isn't it?
Oh, what? Oh, it's throwaway? Oh, it's fine.
A fight?
Oh yeah, it's literally just gonna be like all hands, like.
I guess. Hands and teeth.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us today. Please
Oh my God.
like, follow, and share on all our social medias. We are on Discord, which is our main platform, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. See you on the next one, sinners.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.